Hello everyone and welcome to the Daily Fun Fact, where for 5 minutes a day, 5 days a week, we hopefully make you just a little bit smarter. In today's video, we are going to be looking at where did that word even come from? Everybody knows them and some people use them more often than others, but when did people start using these words? And do they even mean the same thing today as they did when they were first used? Well, let's find out. Starting off with everyone's favorite word and perhaps the most versatile word in the English language, the F-bomb. This word was not recorded until the 1500s, but we have to keep in mind that profanities were usually not written down in those days, so it could have originated much earlier. This word is most likely from an ancient root meaning to strike in comparison to the Middle Dutch word fokken, F-O-K-K-E-N, which means to strike. It is a surprisingly versatile word as it is a noun, verb, and interjection. The use of this word as an insult did not begin until the early 1920s as a popular insult, "You stupid." Since then, the word has expanded in its use and different meanings and has become what it is today. Funny enough, scientists today say that the use of an occasional curse can give somebody a boost of strength as well as being a sign of honesty and openness. So next time you slam your hand in a car door and you let out one of these profanities, just think to yourself, wow, at least I'm being so honest and open. Now moving on to the next word in this list. This word, while not as versatile as our last contender, still has lots of meanings in today's context. Comes from the Old English word shite, which was originally a neutral word for diarrhea in cattle. That's pretty disgusting. People almost immediately began using this word as an insult in the 1500s, with it meaning an unusually despicable or offensive person, and in most cases, a man. Over the next 300 years, the word would slowly become to mean anything that was regarded as worthless. During the 1800s and after, it really began to explode in popularity, and different uses for the words and more fun phrases began to be popular. For example, give up, for brains, take up. Today, this word can also be used to describe a large amount of something, or known as a ton. Or if you were to do something for fun or amusement, you could use the phrase for and giggles. This word is a vulgar term for, well, you guessed it, Uranus. And no, not the planet. The first time this word was recorded was all the way back in the 1800s and was actually recorded as arse hole, with the term arse being recorded as far back as the 1400s. Now we fast forward about 500 years to the 1950s, where the word took on the meaning a contemptible person. This is what we mainly know it as in today's context. Now don't be one, and subscribe to the Daily Fun Fact. Next up, we have a word that has been majorly popularized by rap culture. The original meaning was for a female dog. Can you guess what this word might be? Well, if you guessed, you would be correct. While this word still holds this meaning today, you will probably get some funny looks if you tell someone, while they're walking their dog, that they have a very cute... This word developed from the Old English word bise, and it wasn't until around the 1400s that it was used as a word to describe a disparaging woman. For thou art being quite... Alright, our next word on this list is the youngest one by far. It was first recorded in the early 1900s. It is an insult that, let's say, involves your mother. The term mother, which refers to something or someone despicable, was first recorded during an 1889 case at a Texas court where the witness referred to the defendant as a, and I quote, "that mother son of a..." This phrase horrified the court so much that they only ended up censoring that one word out of the wonderfully put together slew of swears. During World War II, mother was used to describe someone as irritating or ruthless. Although this word had a pretty rough start, it began to turn around during the 1950s. It began to be used to describe someone as formidable, strong, or otherwise admirable. And if you have ever watched a David Goggins video, you have probably heard it being used in this manner.
There's only one motherfucking option. Stay fucking hard.
Alright everybody, that is about all we have time for today. If you got just a little bit smarter, go ahead and hit that like button and leave me a comment for any videos you would like to see in the future. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. See you later.